Hello, hello, hello. Today we are in my test world where we are inside of an extra large zoo cage. And, well, I'll be going over all the pieces of Big Bertha and how to obtain them. It's very simple. I'm just going to be using my EMI mod to show y'all real quickly. And then um, we'll talk about some other stuff after that. So, I guess we'll get started. I already have it pulled up. So this is Big Bertha. As you know, as most of you may know, it needs three parts: Big Bertha's blade, guard, and handle. So for the blade, you need all these parts from each different boss mobs, and now they're all obtainable now that I added the last mob that's needed for the Big Bertha. So Vortex is here. The Worm Tooth comes from the large worm. Kraken Tooth comes from the Kraken. T-Rex Tooth comes from the T-Rex. Caterpillar Jaws comes from the Caterpillar. Sea Viper Tongue comes from the Sea Viper. And then the Ultimate Sword, well, you can craft it. You can find the ores underground between -45 and -63. I did have to retexture the ores for Deep State level for the newer version of Minecraft, just because I thought you wouldn't want precious ores to be found higher up. So on to the next one is the Guard. So this is the Jumpy Bug scale. That's from the Jumpy Bug. Sea Monster scale from the Sea Monster. Molenoid Nose is from the Molenoid. Moth scales is from Mothra. Basilisk scales are from the Basilisk. Nightmare scales are from the Nightmare. And Emperor Scorpion scales are from the Emperor Scorpion. And then for the handle, we have the Big Hammer, which is from the Hercules Beetle. We have the Ray Gun, is from the Robo Jeffrey. I got the Mantis Claw, which is from the Mantis. Water Dragon Scale, which is from the Water Dragon. And the Green Goo, which is from the Triffid. And then to make it, you would just combine all the parts to get Big Bertha. Now, in terms of the mod port progress, well, the port progress is actually really close to being done now. I just need 13 more mobs, and then I need to add the dungeons, and then I just need to do the final, oh yeah, I need to fix the dimensions as well. But after that, I just need to do the final tweaks and bug fixes, and then the mod will basically be done. I think after I finish adding in all the mobs, the last 13 mobs, I will most likely make a video for the Let's Play series with the updated mod, because currently I'm holding off on it as I've disabled mob spawning, natural mob spawning at least, until all the mobs are going to be added. So once they are all added, natural mob spawning will be re-enabled, and then I should be able to make another video for the Let's Play series. And then once I do that, I'll then work on the dungeons and start adding them in. I've actually already got all the loot tables added in for the dungeons. I just need to add the dungeons themselves. But yeah, what else was I gonna talk about? There has been a few changes in the Orespawn mod itself, like critter cages now work on any mob instead of just specifically chosen mobs. And what else? I think this is really the main change, the biggest change. Everything else is for the most part the same. Oh yeah, the battle mobs features have not been implemented yet. I'm gonna do those last after I've already finalized like the majority of the mod, because for me, I don't really care about the battle mobs features all that much. I never used them when I was playing Orespawn back in 1.7.10 in Crazycraft. So, but I will still add them. Just wait once I'm done with the mod and playing with it. And then what else? I think that's about it. We have everything in the mod. If I go into creative real quick, you can take a look. So this is everything in the mod. I'm gonna slowly scroll through this list so you can take a good look. I put everything in a single tab because I felt like before all the items were in different tabs depending on what they were, like spawn eggs were in spawn eggs tab and all that, in the original mod at least. But now I figured I'd put everything all in one place just so it's easier for me to view and find everything. But yeah, I think we've got pretty much everything pretty much everything added in. All of the ancient droid spawn eggs are in. I'm just adding the mobs themselves. And we even have like things like the duplicator tree, which is right here, and crystal workbench, which does in fact work. You even have the crystal furnace, which is over here, crystal furnace. And yeah, I guess that'll be it.